I am expecting this to go to a main menu and not just start the game.
What's that now? Don't like the cold? Can't stay in today. We have a ritual to perform, you and I.
Come on in.
I will do so.
Yeah, you do.
Not a curse.
A thought, you say?
A thought.
This
You son of a bitch.
belonged to my daughter.
That's my daughter.
Good. Today, I speak your name, girl. But will the goddess speak it back?
Yeah, I was expecting after choosing languages it would go to a main menu.
Normally, it would be the mother who declares, if you had one. The whole village would attend, and matriarchs perform the ritual. But we are outcasts. Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the faithless old ones, who turned their backs on the goddess. But their wickedness doomed them. To us, were left the splendors of creation. Beasts of air, water, earth, and steel.
Are you getting so close to us than the jaws?
It is one thing to hunt a beast, another to hunt a machine. You must be humble and respect their power. I will teach you this. One day.
Also, let me know how the audio is. I'm not sure if game needs to be turned down or up for good.
High Matriarch Tirsa. What is she doing here? Does she mean to forbid the ritual?
No, 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 off your knees. It's nearly time. And yes, you may speak to me.
You came to bless the naming,
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
but we are outcasts.
You by choice, and she, well... I am a High Matriarch, Rost. I bless whom I choose.
Then you honor us.
Yes, yes, now go, and be ready to declare. Go!
I love her.
Oh, Mother, this child needs a name by which to know her. That your love may warm her life as the rising sun warms all the earth. Speak her name! And so her name is blessed.
Stop this at once! What have you done?
I've blessed the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, outcast? Answer!
I've done only what you asked.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
And you, blessed blessing its name like it was
I know my duty to them. And to you.
without consultation.
I'm here. And wherever you go, I will follow.
Audio is fucky. Is there like an echo? Yeah. That's one thing that I had been concerned of is a problem with most console games that I've been having, that I need to sort of have the volume low because I don't really have a way to have headphones for PlayStation games, because if I attach headphones to the controller, then audio goes there and not the TV, and there is no setting to have it do both. So until I find out a way to connect headphones to my TV, it's just sort of an issue that I have to live with. Any recommended difficulty level?
Definitely at least normal.
Like between normal and hard? Like,
I say hard.
I'll go for
Make
that.
the combat more grueling like it should be. Not that it isn't. Like, it's good fun.
Yeah.
Can't move this to see chat.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know.
That helps not at all.
Well,
Okay,
yeah, there isn't much places
Yeah.
for this to go.
that's perfect.
That's a lot of berries.
Okay.
You're quite the gatherer, aren't you, little Lost? Now go and see if you can find some more. Hmm?
Hard is actually hard. Well,
That's perfect.
I'll see how it goes.
Well done. That's a good boy. Children, come with me. She's an outcast, to be shunned. There.
Late game, it gets hard. Yeah.
Come on.
But by late game, he'll be good.
Yeah, that's the hope. Good God, PlayStation, you need to chill the hell out.
Rost! Down here! Rost! Rost! He won't hear me. Some kind of cave?
I don't 100% get why
Ew, rats.
PlayStation has such issues with heat.
Looks tight, but I can get through.
Oh no, it's not just you. His PlayStation vents is like,
This must be a ruin of the metal world.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, I know you can hear the PlayStation I wish there was some way to make it less audible, but unless it decides to shut the hell up, there isn't a whole lot that I can do to it. It's going to explode. It certainly likes to believe that. But, like, it's not. It's fine. There are no problems with it. It just likes to freak out.
Ross said you never go in places like this. But I have to find a way out.
Little baby jumps. Seems to be calming down now.
There's something up ahead.
I don't know if you can hear it, but this game does have voice acting.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Like,
sound
I
effects.
am able to hear it somewhat, but to prevent echo, have to.
There's something shiny there.
Keep it limited. Do not fear the technology, child.
I mean, maybe fear the technology.
Maybe fear the technology a little. The technology probably caused some of the problems.
Lights. Everywhere. How does it do this?
Okay.
A metal door. Closed. Maybe this device I found can help. How do I get it open?
That's one thing. I know people have
More lights.
complained before about Aloy's tendency to talk to herself. I think those people are crazy. Like, the amount of talking she does to herself is probably the amount of talking I would do with myself
Yeah.
if I were doing things with my life, like exploring an ancient ruin.
Yeah.
It changed color.
I am sure that I won't have a problem with the excessive talking because, you know, I won't be hearing too much of it.
The door changed color too.
So there's a camera function that comes in later where it's basically just, hey, take fun screenshots with Aloy or without Aloy. And, you know, it's fun.
Yeah.
What's that?
And I've tried getting a few good ones.
It's got a device. Like,
You should too. My favorite one involves a Thunderhawk though, so.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
I can do. He's right behind you. Hi. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
Okay.
It was a ghost.
Oh my goodness, there's ghosts in this cave. That I can see with my ghost triangle.
That's what this game actually is a Ghostbuster game.
Yeah. All the robots are just ghosts.
That sounds great. You should send a picture of that to me.
I saw them lining up in the community room. Like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds like being alive is some kind of pain to be eased. Well, not me. I don't want to go quiet. I don't want to trail off. I want a period at the end of my life sentence, not an ellipses. Hell, an exclamation mark. So if that upsets whoever finds this, too bad. I don't know anyone, anything, anymore.
So, also, hold on. Aloy gets how to do stairs. This is how I walk upstairs. Like, a couple steps,
Yeah.
then all fours, then a couple steps, then all fours. Like, you don't have to do all fours all the way, but...
Love how relevant that is.
Yeah. We were just talking about...
Why did they die here? What happened to them?
Can I... What? Why is this... Is that a... like... second place that I could hear the same message? Is that why I can't get that?
Honestly, not sure.
Like... there does not seem to be a way to collect these. There we go. There's a new one. Oh hey, a way out. If only I could climb.
Okay. It says scan the thing holding information, not the icon.
Thing? Okay.
Yeah, okay. I know what he's on about.
Oh, okay. Just each of the other times.
Hello, Bugles.
Scan the bio. Well, yeah.
Boy's
just
a
saw
bitty.
the message. I'm just saying the last ones I scanned, I looked at the icon and I was like, oh yeah, that's good enough.
Oh, that sounds adorable. Upstairs with 4 chicks sleeping on me.
No, that's cute.
Record our thoughts for posterity. Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go. And pray for us.
Yeah, excuse me.
The hour of our death. I mean, death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. Oh, these meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the
Nat say it's how he walks upstairs. Oh, yeah. I forgot that was an Apex talk and not where Ty could hear, but yeah, Minty was upset with me for saying using stairs.
What?
Because using stairs apparently sounds stupid and wrong.
What? Because you use them.
It was just an instant, but I knew we'd be forever.
Who says traverse? Like, yeah, it's a word, but...
Traverse is not a word that any normal person uses. Did I already do this one? Yeah, I think. Yes. Traverse stairs. No. You either climb or use.
Like, you don't
and
traverse the highway or traverse the sky. Like, no one ever uses traverse. But you do literally use stairs to elevate yourself.
Yeah.
To the next floor.
He found me. Ross found me. Down here. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Like, using something just means to use it to
Come, girl. Take my
do
hand.
what its purpose
You don't
is.
belong down there. Come.
And the purpose of stairs is to walk up them. So when you walk up them, you are using them.
I fell in.
They are
You don't say use the floor. Well, that's because you don't do anything with a floor.
On your face.
Nothing.
Did you find it down there? Give it to me.
No.
Aloy. Such things are
Traverse
dangerous.
is used for long distances. If you're on all fours, you're not walking. So yeah, it's like it's because they're English. You're arguing with people that speak English about why we are wrong of what English words are used.
You need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy.
Time to start your training.
Home now. Starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
But don't say use it. If you are using a thing, then I will say that you are using the thing.
Look at that face. So cute.
Yeah.
What do they mean?
Look at her listening to audio logs.
Take your bow.
Dad, you're pushing the bow through my computer.
Oh?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the
Not
valley
saying
now.
you're wrong, I'm saying it sounds
Follow.
stupid. It does not. I'm saying you're wrong.
The wilds can be dangerous, Aloy. You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch. Good. Now eat the berries. They may taste
Whack.
bitter, but they could save your life.
Now, if
Always
she
keep your
did
pouch
that
full of
every
medicinal
time you
berries.
healed, I might agree with people having complaints
Where are we?
about.
This valley
The good
is
news,
just
she
a
doesn't.
embrace.
And
It's
where?
like, I need to heal.
The
Black!
Nor tribe watches these
Black.
lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines. Usually.
Hey Dad, check out my Dark Souls rolls. When do I get to fight Mecha Sif?
Further downriver, we'll find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to.
Which one is Sif?
Are they
He is the wolf with a
All
sword.
machines are
Okay, I
dangerous.
don't remember if he was the one with the wolf or the wolf.
I will be beside you. Aloy, a machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass.
I simply do not understand how
Stay low.
saying a word,
Such machines are called watchers.
speaking a
Must learn to
sentence,
avoid their gaze.
one specific word can sound
I'll
stupid.
show you. Listen close and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass.
I do like how most of the stealth bushes, it seems like, have like
Cross the trail to that tall grass.
red, I don't know, flowering, so that it kind of matches Aloy's hair.
Yeah. You have natural camouflage if you had
Let it pass.
red hair.
Proof that redheads are the superior species.
In a world with red grass, sure.
Come, back this way. The slower you move, the quieter you be. Crouched walking is quieter than upright.
How quiet is this though?
Wait for it.
Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear
I
me?
wonder if they can detect you in the beginning of the game. Like, probably. You can probably fail the
That's the
tutorial.
last of them.
I'm sure you can fail the tutorial. Why no face? Because I forgot to set it up before, and since I didn't set it up beforehand,
Did well.
I would have needed to restart the stream
Now stay
to
close.
turn it
That
on.
herd should be just ahead.
And it's Ty? No! She says.
I was just starting to roll as this cutscene
Look at that cool
started.
guy.
I was hoping she would be rolling in
Who's that?
cutscene.
Ignore him.
But why's he up there?
No, he's one of those fucking parkour kids. An asshole.
He's smiling at us.
Deb! Get back where you belong! Deb! Where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts.
So
and he is
was
a
that like
Maybe
they
he
were
doesn't like
calling
the job.
his name, or does his name actually have that many E's?
Come now. Let's find that herd.
Not that many E's.
Is that just his
Get
normal
out.
name? I did not do this on purpose.
Who, Rost?
There.
Yeah,
See them?
he's got a cool beard.
These are called striders.
He is my beard senpai. Someday, I will have beard just like his. And also hair just like his, whenever I'm old and can get away with shit. Like
Why'd
having
you
no
chase them
style.
off?
Except he has the
Having
best
no
style.
grace.
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you.
This
and run
father
away.
figure has a
They're
funny
best approached
face.
by stealth. Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down.
I
You'll
want
see.
so badly to be able to braid my beard. Yes.
Now, I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks.
Just like in Bloodborne,
I'll show
rocks
you
are
how
your
to do
best
it.
friend.
Those will do. Follow.
I don't know that I ever used rocks in Bloodborne, but that is another one that we should play.
Yeah, perhaps I haven't gotten that far in it.
Yeah.
My beard is not at all long enough for braids. I don't think you have a beard to be talking about. So I don't know what you're on about.
No, she's saying she could braid your beard if she straightened it.
My beard is not long enough.
Yeah.
Aloy, Over here.
I have a short beard.
Aloy.
I assume it is shorter than the last time you have seen it.
There's the herd.
Even if it wasn't, I have never had a beard long enough to braid.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them, draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them? How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy, unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal.
Don't know the real length unless you use tools. Think by looking at it, I can see that at most, like,
Aloy, I told you to stay put. You'll have to try again.
God damn it. I didn't know what you said. I was reading chat. Aim a distraction rock. Oh, whoops. Hold to aim. I see.
Aloy, throw a rock near me.
Throw a rock near you. I mean, it worked.
There. Come, girl, it's safe now. Harvest a kill so I can teach you how to make arrows.
Alright. Metal shards and a sparker.
Harvest a kill.
Sure.
Good. Now, gather stalks of ridgewood from the plants over there.
Just like in Minecraft. You got a metal shard and a stick. Now you
Use
can
the
make
stalks
arrows.
as arrow shafts, and metal shards
But
for arrow
Minecraft arrows take flint.
Do they take feathers? I think
Flint
they take
and feathers. Yeah.
Well, you don't need to worry about... Well, you do need to worry about feathers eventually, but not for arrows.
Well, that's good.
Come, girl.
Good. You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need.
Yeah, if I know how to
Let's put those arrows to
throw
use. Follow.
together 20 arrows in 2 seconds, I'll never run out.
It's great when you're like frantically crafting arrows in the middle of a fight, like having to dodge roll around laser beams and explosions, just shoving metal shards onto sticks.
It's time to make your first kill, Aloy. Strider, one of the weaker machines, and even a weak machine can kill a hunter if she's careless. You must study her brain. Its hide is thick. There are spots where it is vulnerable, like its eye. Can you guess another?
It is Gorfy. Just like Half-Life Alyx.
Canister on its back. Is that
Not sure, actually. I feel like it must
How
have.
did you get it? Good strike!
Did it win any awards? I don't know.
I
will go do so. But you have much to learn. Tomorrow, we train again. What was that?
That boy! The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick!
There was a screen. I don't know if it had subtitles for it.
It did not have subtitles for the screen, but I could kind of hear it. I can hear the scream of my PlayStation.
Won 14 awards. There will be more after.
I can do nothing. It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death. But if I shoot them, it'll cause a stampede. They will trample in.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
Like, do you want to put this triangle on your head so you can also see?
I can
No,
sneak
it's
through.
of the old
You
people.
will not.
It's at this moment I realize that Aloy is my favorite character ever. Like, fuck you, Dad. I'm not gonna let that guy just die.
Fuck you! I've got a triangle that shows me magic. You don't know.
Nice. You are insane.
Can I craft a new bow?
No. That was a special bow.
Okay. Oh.
I need to do this slowly and quietly.
The Skyrim eye shows how visible you are.
It totally is a Skyrim Eye, isn't it?
It totally is. I'm just gonna...
Can't let them see me.
BAFTA Awards. It won Best Original Property. Nominated. I won't go on to the nominated because it was nominated for like everything. Best action shooter. Best 2D side scroller.
Look at that mouse. Get a load of that rat. Look at how many polygons he has. It's like double digits.
Oh, that's unfortunate, Minty, and I feel like I've had that happen before as well.
So how much noise does walking through water
I need
make?
to see their paths.
Like, I would think I should have
Almost there.
been killed because I walked through water, but apparently not. And because I just destroyed a tree.
Hey, Minty, can you say 24 has like 2 10s and 4?
What? 420 10s instead of 90. It sounds strange because it isn't normal, but as a French speaker, it's normal. Saying the word use in relation to stairs, it's odd from a linguistic standpoint. Doesn't matter what's right. Strange hearing use. Like, line above the eye shows the noise you make? Okay. Try from a purely linguistic standpoint. It's fucking odd.
I mean, we do have one person from a French and one person from a Spanish origins, I think.
Yeah.
And
like,
so it's basically 2 against maybe half a point for the English speakers who think it's normal.
How is this?
like, I don't know, to look at it from a clearly linguistic standpoint. But, like, I don't know how saying using stairs would translate into a confusing way in other languages. I only know it in English, in which it's normal. Also, I like how he's like, how are you doing this and I'm not even using the thing. I'm just looking at where they're looking at. How can you do this? You're amazing. Like, well, when they're not
Main
looking at
character
me,
potential.
I move. I remember thinking that in French when I was learning numbers. So yeah, it's like, I mean, if I were to like know other languages and what they do instead, maybe, but
Mother bless that girl.
I feel like it would be
Boy?
like your weird
I just
French
wanna-
numbers are weird because just having a word
They are
for
outcasts
each
both.
number,
And she is motherless.
like up to another
Come now.
like
Back to mother's heart.
number place. I don't know, like 1 through 10, and then have words of 10 up to 100,
It's against tribal
and
law.
then have words for hundreds up to 1,000, and like just have a new word for each
I know the way.
number place. I don't know, what's the word for that? Like the difference between a 10 and 100 written out. Like the fact that there are 3 numbers. How do you...
I don't know.
Stay away, no mother.
just have a word for going upstairs? I mean...
Well. Alright. How you gonna play this childhood Aloy? Punk ass kid, just call her a name, no mother. Okay.
Aw.
Aloy, cannot.
I mean, I guess, like, we have multiple ways of saying... Because we can say go upstairs,
Here,
but...
hold still. I'll get it.
Why? Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it? Tell me.
The proving. The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
Boon?
Yes, whatever the winner wants.
Then I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
Like,
I see.
are
I guess
outcasts
get started
allowed
then.
to proven?
Your training will be hard. And it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
Yeah, training montage. Cause you're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down.
What is the, like, montage song from the, like... It's like a parody song about montages. Oh no, I'm about to get jump kicked. It's a good thing
Jump
an
kicked by
arrow
Yoshi.
is strong enough to, like, launch a robot.
Get it,
fuck
girl.
you, Dad. I can do this myself. Woo!
So cool.
Yeah, that was a good transition.
Like, this montage thing does just have such good feels.
Yeah.
I also love that this really is just kind of how the combat is.
Yeah.
Like, they're really not overselling it with this, that...
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of, like, Devil May Cry cutscenes where the action is, like, insane and stupid, and yet they are things that, if you're good enough, you can do in-game. It's just, like, it's hard to be as good as the cutscenes.
2 days before approving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no longer baby jumps. Look at these adult jumps. I can jump over a whole adult.
Yeah, I know, but you know, like, it's a thing games do. They have cutscenes where you look all cool, and then it's like, you can't be that cool in the actual game. But yeah, this one you just can. Also, I know that there's a trophy for, like, knocking down all of these, like, deer targets. Grazers, I think they're called. But it is one of the trophies I'm missing because I have never been able to find one, I guess. Because they're throughout this, like, area, not just here.
Oh, okay. This just reminds me of the start of Twilight Princess with the, like, pumpkin training dummy.
Yeah.
And then, like, I miss having children tell me, like, now do the jump slash. And then they're like, oh, you're so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, is there no, like, rolling slash? Oh, there is. It's just at the end of it. Or is there? Is that just a normal slash? No, that's different. Alright, anyway. So...
So you know how I was talking about how any game that has required save areas is garbage?
Yes, I remember how you were saying that. Just
I was joking all that time.
Yeah.
There's one trophy that I haven't gotten because my game is actually bugged. And it's like getting all of the, like, hollow points or whatever they're called, like, recordings. And one of them is bugged to where it just won't appear, so I have to, like, play the game again to do it, which I'm down for, but... So we just found Rost after he's been gone.
Yeah.
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your
It
training,
does, yeah.
You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast. To be shunned.
Ross,
I mean,
even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss
Can
this
he
later.
do the proving?
Okay.
No, it's a coming of age thing, so it might have to be like
Aloy, that man
the
breaks
year
the law
of
every
this
time he speaks to
birthday
you.
type of deal.
And I'm glad he does.
I don't
wanna
remember
buy a
it being
Tripcaster,
stated
and
that he
no other
can't.
trader will sell to
But he's
outcasts.
also old.
Stock it with ammunition.
He is old,
And
but he seems like
there are
That sounds
reasons for him
ominous.
to not.
All right.
okay.
See you at the North Gate. Something's really bothering him. If he thinks I'm gonna abandon him, he's wrong.
What is she using to zip line?
It's a metal.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a metal triangle.
Okay. Ross cannot. It's already done it.
Well,
oh,
well,
okay.
spoilers, I guess.
So, was what is it? You get like a boon for
Yeah,
completing
if you
the
win
thing
it.
if you win.
2 days.
So,
Two
all right.
days, and I'll know who she was. And
I
why I was cast out at birth.
not real theory, but I'm just going to guess someone who just like was an asshole / just didn't like Rost won, and as their boon had him banished.
I mean, yeah, I know. I was just gonna wait for it to go more into Rost having chosen to be an outcast. But yeah, I mean, Rost did choose to be an outcast.
Okay.
Well, maybe if you didn't spend so much time talking about stairs and how to use them. Hashtag love you, Minty.
Nope. To do the drop. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. One thing is, it is very nice of all of the tribes in this game to color coordinate their, like, climb here bits.
Oh my god. I wasn't even looking at that. But, alright. And it is very nice of Aloy to climb mostly without and sometimes against my intentions. Like, it definitely feels like she's very much doing this on her own, which is for the best. I like this one. I'd like to save. Is there anything this way or what? I'm assuming this is somewhere I will have to go at some point, but
I mean, I'm honestly not sure. There's a lot of open world exploration here. You don't have to go to a lot of places.
yeah, I don't know. That just looked like a important place. And also, I've just been noticing that I've been ignoring objective markers, so I'm probably not supposed to do what I am doing.
Yeah, the Banuk don't care about you though, so that's fine. And also, they barely exist in the game. Until DLC, of course.
Gather blaze from Stride. Oh, right. That's what I was doing.
Quick way down.
Nope. No, I'm crouched. You don't know. Oh, fuck. I'm crouched, you don't know. I'm crouched, you don't know.
Oh, dang.
Oh, hello. I forget that, like, you have to, like, actually scavenge. Like, I was just sort of not paying much attention to the menu that pops up.
Yeah, the stealth armor is functionally my favorite. Aesthetically, my probably second favorite.
Oh! Hi. You're going crazy, buddy.
Ooh, good shot.
Thank you. Hey. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Strider! Quick! Give me a Magnuson.
I don't get it.
Half-Life Episode 2. The Magnuson devices that
Oh,
instantly
yeah.
kill Striders. What are you doing? You're going crazy. Stop it. Please. No.
Nice.
Thank you.
There's scanner for me.
Yeah. Mine as well.
Holding too many rocks.
You can never have too many rocks.
That is what I would like to believe. The game does not seem to agree with me. You better run, cowards.
Look at Aloy and how wet her skin is. It's great.
It's just a weird sentence.
I know. I understand. But it's great. Ooh!
Fuck, I was aiming at the other one, dick.
Oh! He got knocked down.
Fuck you, I wasn't looking at you.
It was looking at you.
Well, shouldn't.
I'll burn.
Alright.
Put my plate.
2 days. 2 days until I get answers. 2 days and I'll know who she was. And why I was kept
Also,
alive. As if there could be an excuse for that.
not feeling that. Like, I'm sure I could have quick saved sometime after that. But, fuck. That is a little obnoxious, and I will have to keep my eye out for that more later. Yeah, I'm sure the dodge has iframes. I just wasn't looking at the one that killed me. Bitch.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
Like, am I blind to these campfires that says I discover? Because, like, every time it says campfire discovered, I...
Yeah, it does
hope
discover
that-
them whenever you enter, like, the area of it.
Okay, there it is. Because, yeah, I would very much like to be finding more of those, considering it... Death set me back to when I, like...
I also think that 3 exclamation points is a quest. And... one thing... Nice. That I do appreciate a lot in this game is that there is a reward beyond just doing trophies and whatnot, but an actual, like, in-game sort of reward. See, that's what McCree's flashbang should be like. It doesn't hurt your fucking eyes, but it does obscure your vision.
Yeah.
But anyway, there is an actual in-game reward that is quite nice, I think, for doing all the side quests. So it makes, like, kind of 100%ing this more worth it. Beyond just trophies. I don't think mechanics are very spoilery. I don't know about this boy.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Right on time.
I'm fine with knowing how to play.
Of course I got the god armor, Minty. What do you mean? Whenever I pick up a new game, I obsess over it. So when I got this one, I was very obsessive over it.
Fuck. Ooh, what button did I just press? Because it was not the one that I meant to. Press triangle for some reason. Hi there. Okay.
Got their attention.
Damn it. Hi. I'm not gonna say any more about it, but you just completely just make sure you explore your surroundings during main story quests. Okay.
Did you not have a wee little trash can?
Yeah, it's under my desk. And there is another one in the bathroom.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So he's got to craft some more ammo.
Oh no! I'm done. What are you doing? You fucking what? Also, where's the meter for how many healing items I have?
So the red is your health bar, of course. The green bar under it is basically herbs that are left in your pouch. Like the thing that kind of looks like it'd be a stamina bar.
Okay. Yeah, shoot your laser balls at me, see if I care. I don't, bitch. Oh, fuck. Care about kicks, though. And slaps. Don't do that. And you can fuck right off. Oof, you can fuck right off.
Man, getting kicked by a mechanical horse sucks.
Sure does.
I don't know if I've ever tried saving in the middle of a fight.
Apparently it works.
Apparently it works. And that's good knowledge.
Get it while I can.
Especially since I haven't saved since I started fighting. Hello there. Fuck.
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help, whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Forget about me. It's my daughter, Arana. She's in danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle. I fear for her life. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her.
Scrappers are a bit of a bitch in early game.
Why would your daughter hunt a scrapper on her own?
It's my fault. I went after it first, and it tore up my leg. I barely got away, and I left a spear impaled in the machine. That spear was made by Adina, my mate, who died last year. It means everything to Arana. She went after the scrapper to get it back.
I'm assuming the answer to this is because you're
You
here.
know the matriarchs might cast you out for speaking to me, don't you?
I don't care. I tried looking for her myself and my leg gave out. Just find her. I'll accept any punishment if it means she's safe.
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Make sure she's all right.
This is an extreme close-up.
This is like a Peter Jackson movie.
I'll find a use for you.
So you're very low. I'm just gonna...
Charge!
How do I swap? Oh, you can just take that, huh?
I don't remember. I feel like animal kills get you better rewards for like clean kills.
So is clean kill just like one shot? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
But I
Also,
don't know
which
if that's
plant
true or
is it again that is the health?
You're basically looking for red plants.
Can't be too prepared.
Okay.
And we kind of color coordinated it to your health bar.
Okay. Also, why does this work?
Your focus, I guess, because, you know, sci-fi is able to just read languages. Because sci-fi. I don't know.
But this
maybe
doesn't say anything.
It says Mother's Cradle.
Yeah, with my fucking sci-fi hollow shit.
Yeah, but those symbols are the Nora language for Mother's Cradle. It does actually say Mother's Cradle. It's just somehow your sci-fi triangle is able to understand that. And I don't know, maybe those are taken from an actual thing? Like,
yeah, they look more hieroglyph than anything else. Like, I just thought that that was like a general image of what the area looked like.
So I want to say, I mean,
Explosions and shouts.
I guess that is kind of...
What's going on?
Hold on, let me read the back of the box to make sure this isn't a spoiler. Okay, 1,000 years from now, machines roam the land and mankind is no longer the dominant species. Would you take that to mean that this is in the same world?
What do you mean, like, in the same world as what?
Minty? I want to talk stuff. I don't know if it's spoilery.
No sign of Ross yet. It's too
I guess I will leave it.
I mean...
I don't think so. I don't think it's a spoil. So, you know, I feel like pretty clearly this takes place on Earth.
Yeah.
1,000 years in the future.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, cool. So, I'm pretty sure that this is probably going to be like Ty, your clown stat. But I'm pretty sure this takes place in like Colorado-y area.
Okay.
I didn't think so either, but I don't know. People might not know that. So I was like,
I can still get the upper hand.
It could be 1,000 years from now in a galaxy far, far away.
Oh man.
Yeah, you're getting some good shots in there.
Thank you.
Oh!
Ow! Fuck you.
You got a pretty good shot in there too. Luckily, it's just a fucking washer. Hey, now who's spoiling? Don't look.
What spoilers did you just say it in?
What?
And
I can't answer that.
yeah. Hey. Takes place in Colorado. Well, that much Tyler said. So.
Oh, dang! But it does make me, like, I want to go to Colorado, really bad anyway. Like, A, just seems like beautiful area of the world. But B, there are, like, one of my boys in the music world that I like wrote a song for Colorado, and that makes me want to visit it. And then my favorite band is based in Denver and does a lot of work like in the city, making it better and blah blah. So I would like to visit, honestly, them, but that would be weird. So, you know, Denver, so as to look at what they are doing. And then now there is this game. That is one thing I do also like, is people's ways of telling you to fuck off or whatever without actually speaking to you.
I just want to go about my day.
Those are some tough beans. You can't talk to me. That's what you think.
I am saying yes, that is a spoiler.
This isn't right. An outcast must know her place. Oh, mother, protect me. It's against the law to talk to outcasts, even if they are just children.
Also, I love the different religions in this game. Like, I would love to have more detail on just each of the religions in the game to be like, have them super fleshed out and whatnot.
Just because I'm shunned doesn't mean I won't pass through.
Alright, well, since you're not allowed to talk to me, you aren't allowed to stop me from stealing your shit, so.
I mean, she could probably shoot you if she were
Probably.
good.
Yeah, if she were good enough.
Those cast out by the matriarchs.
It's gonna jump all over you. Like, why is no one doing anything about this?
Well, I don't know. Just go over to like someone's bowl of soup and take a shit in it or something and see if they do anything about it.
Yeah. Girl with the quest. What?
The girl with the quest that Nat is gonna miss if he doesn't go talk to her right now.
The one that I got asked to rescue?
Or are you talking about the old lady? Because she has
Also,
my favorite way to talk to outcasts.
I didn't realize I had to activate quests. Where is this then? That way? Yes, okay. I didn't realize quests weren't automatically active.
You will get a lot of quests, so that would become awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a thing that would probably help to be stated. Minty, are you talking about the old lady? Yeah, he's talking about the old lady.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But
oh, whoops, hello.
I've been seeing.
I actually had a couple things bug on me with this game that got in the way of platinuming it, which kind of sucks. Like, the game itself isn't very buggy.
Sounds like she's in trouble.
It just has specific bugs that suck.
Where'd I go? Fucking machine's supposed to be so smart. Oh, fuck. Fucking sun. There we go.
Just like in real life, the sun sucks.
Yep.
Thanks for saving me from those machines.
Hello.
Thank you. I thought those watchers were
Oh,
gonna
you're
tear
the
me
one I was
apart.
supposed to say. I
Your
just
father
was
said
killing
no.
them for the hell of it.
I figured. But I can't go back until I get my mother's spear from that scrapper.
Stealth is so OP. I don't suck at it, I'm just not doing it.
Yeah, that's fair.
That spear must mean a lot to you.
My mother made it not long before she died.
I don't remember if there's any, like, mark on Aloy. Or I think maybe it's the lack thereof
I just can't stand
that
the
marks
idea
her
that I might
as
be
an
gone forever.
outcast. I think it might be the fact that she doesn't have face paint.
Yeah, that's what I would assume.
How did you wind up in that tree?
I tracked the scrapper to Mother's cradle. Caught a glimpse of it too, but then a watcher saw me and called his pack. My oh, Mother, I'm just not a good enough hunter to get that spear back, am I?
Your father is worried sick about you.
He gets worried if I go 10 steps to relieve myself in the bushes.
He doesn't want to lose you, Alana.
I know, but I do wish he wouldn't yell at me so much.
I'll look for your spear.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Go find your father. His leg gave out while he was searching for you, just south of Mother's Heart.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll go to him right away. Thanks again.
Oh no, my headphone's disconnected. What will I do?
Oh, you should totally take the opportunity to look at your surroundings when you get to a high place, because there are some cool details. I mean, that may be, but I still don't... Like, I went to a school that I think eventually reached about 300 people, and I can't tell you shit about most of them. So, 300, sure, it's not a big community, but it's still, I feel like, pretty big.
I mean, if there was
So-
one student that we weren't allowed to talk to, or we would get in trouble, we would probably know them.
Yeah, but when there's like, I don't know, 20, I feel like it could get a little weird.
I guess. So... Oh, right.
Need a lead.
Investigate
Focus
with
might find
focus.
something.
Yeah,
One
I
thing
should
that
probably
sucks
use the
is I'm pretty sure the focus makes you like walk.
Yeah, the fact that the focus like forces time slow, kind of. Like I can't tell if it's time
It's
slow
just
or
you
if it's just
slow.
oh, it's just me slow. That's even worse.
Yeah, like that does kind of suck.
Yeah, like
I guess that's true. Aloy is a bit of a special case, semi-spoiler, but I mean, she's the protagonist, so of course.
Yeah.
Must be where she
But
said spot. If I follow its tracks, I should be able to find it.
that's true. I would like, especially since there is, like...
This is the scrapper, I assume?
That is the scrapper.
Okay.
Since there is hunting in this game, and meat to be gathered from bards and beasties, I would kind of like a bigger survival mechanism for, like, having to gather food.
Yeah. Having, like, either a... Maybe not, like, a hunger thing, but a cooking to heal or something. Like, just take a meat and allow that to let you heal at bonfires or something. Like, if you collect enough.
We're done soon enough. The trail ends here. I'll bet it crossed the river.
Trying to talk about this without spoiling is like stepping through a room of lasers.
It kind of is, right? It's weird. Like, I did not think it'd be such an issue. But boy, is it. Oh no, his controller died despite being plugged in.
Plugged in, and the last time it said anything, 2 bars of charge.
Yep. That is true. But it's not what I want.
It's the right track.
Also, that seems a little weird thinking about it. Like, you don't even eat the meat, you just liquefy it so you can drink it.
Well, after 1,000 years, the art of cooking meat has been lost.
But the art of liquefying meat has, like, anybody can do that.
Yeah.
Like, I want an Elder Scrolls game to function like this game, and then have mods.
Yeah.
That would be my ideal game.
Well, maybe
Elder
someone
Scrolls
will...
done by not Bethesda, please.
Yeah, maybe someone has already modded Skyrim into Horizon Zero Dawn.
They've modded it into Dark Souls. But I don't think there's much for Horizon. I have looked. Is it just blood? Like, I don't feel like that is stated.
There.
I mean, that makes sense, but I don't feel like it's stated. And it doesn't really make sense. Because you need the nutrients from the meat. Blood won't do that much for you on its own.
No. Yeah. That was gonna happen. It's just headcanon that it's blood potions. Okay.
I mean, I guess that's fair. Technically, it's not stated that she cooks the meat into a liquid to drink, so I guess that is technically my head canon.
Time to get that spear.
Heat traps? Oh. No. Probably not. Maybe. Probably not.
You're not gonna be one to stop.
You don't know.
The Tripcaster is my favorite, like, functional weapon that's not the bow. I realize that sounded weird because, you know, of course the weapons are functional. But, like, bow is top, but Tripcaster I use all the time. Woo! Take that, Scrappy boy.
A well-made weapon.
What? Scrappy Doo?
Scrappy Doo, yeah.
I had to think about what Scrappy's name was.
Oh. Hello there, the rest of you. Oh. Yes.
The eating bow? Yeah, I hate the eating bow. Like, what the fuck? Just use a goddamn fork. I did upgrade the DLC ones. They're cool, but meh. They're fine. Dang, that one looks like it's got some blue material. That one is just gray and the night sky's making things blue. The Ropecaster is pretty cool too. I don't remember why. But I do remember there was one point where I ran out of arrows and there was like nothing. Like no wood around to make arrows out of. Like I think it was somewhere out in the desert. And like, I had to go forever without a bow. And that sucked.
Well, that wasn't too bad. After the first attempt didn't go well.
Yeah, no, that was pretty solid.
Also, I have noticed an XP system that hasn't been explained yet. How long until that's relevant?
I don't think it'll be too terribly long, but hey, once it becomes relevant, you'll have a bunch of levels. You might be able to do shit with them already, like, I don't know, explore pause menus. Yeah, look at that.
Okay.
The levels get you skill points. Pardon me.
Okay. Time slows while jumping. Landing from a fall or jump is silent. While aiming, slow time. High damage on downed enemies. Spear attacks have an increased chance to knock off components.
You whistle.
More an enemy. Speeds up healing. Get more resources.
You will eventually get enough points to get, like, pretty much all of these.
Yeah.
It's mostly just a concern of what do you want to get first.
Strike from above, Snar 1. Okay. Strike attack. Increase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to get them all eventually. But let's see, what was the light spirit attacks? Spirit attacks have higher. Heavy spirit attacks will knock down machines faster. I think I'll go for those before I go for critical hit. Silent Strike is OP. I'm sure it is. But you know what else is strong? Just beating the shit out of them. Okay, so okay. Fuck is that marker?
Returning to Thok.
No one else around. Looks safe to meet. My guess is he'll be waiting for me.
Looking forward to the first run-in with Sawtooth. I'm sure it'll go great. Realizing you can't beat the shit out of it. I'm sure there's a way. I will find a way. Look over here, asshole. Good enough. That guy thinks he knows. He doesn't know.
Good luck.
Look at this guy thinking he knows. None of them know.
Here they come.
And a coward. Is there a reason to go up these aside from like sniping posts? Is there ever stuff up here?
I feel like there occasionally is, but it's... If there is, it's probably nothing too special.
Okay. There can be brave boxes?
Yeah.
Okay. Potions and ammo and wood and shards. Alright.
So yeah, like, it's good to get them. They're valuable. But you're not going to be, like, super missing out.
Yeah. It's not like I'll
Saving these for the trail.
be at a huge loss if I don't get all of the towers. Don't climb them, rather.
That was a problem I had in game, is just, like, even if I knew I didn't need it, it is hard for me to ignore things, so I pick it up anyway a lot of the time.
I just haven't noticed. Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me. Handy.
Clownery for seeing him pick up corruption glaze. I mean, I don't know what any of this shit does.
Yeah, most of it you don't need right now.
Probably not. But
it's ingredients for shit later on.
Yeah. I'm just grabbing whatever and then I'll figure out whether I need it or not later.
Fair enough.
Hello there.
First you send Arana back to me, and now you've got the spear. When I first called out to you for help, I didn't even know if you'd speak to me. I'm glad you did.
Me too. I can't believe you got the spear back.
Your mother knew how to craft them. It's of exceptional make.
I'll never be the crafter she was, but she did pass along a few tricks. I'd be happy to take a look at your spear.
Thank you. It sounds like she was special. I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, because of you, I still have the spear to remember her by. You didn't have to help us, but you did. She would have admired that. Thank you, Aloy, for everything.
Alright, get out of here, Minty.
Anyway, back on the main quest.
Woo! Level 5 achieved.
Oh yeah. Oh, now it says how to unlock skills.
Just expected you to not notice until reaching level 5. Please no. Talk to the old lady. Says Minty. And I'm inclined to agree.
Where?
I don't know, she's around.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just wander the lands until I find an old lady. Very good.
That is some fucking talent right there.
That was amazing. Yo. Do it again. Do it again. No? Aw, just a one-time thing.
What did I just saw?
I guess that will have to be a clip.
She did just like this really super fast front flip and grabbed on. That's how you hunt.
Yeah.
You see the animal you want and you smack it.
Just sprint after it and do a slide and smack. And that is how one hunts. That's how I would hunt if I were so inclined to do so.
Minty, it's been too long for me. Direct him to the old lady, please. Carrying... Yes. Yeah. I have done basically everything. Except for, like, gathering all the Tra-La-La recordings.
Is there, like...
I don't know if question marks show up on the map.
I see none.
Yeah, it is. But in the end, totes worth.
Weapon inventory capacity. So is that like
Yeah.
the quiver?
That
That
is
the
your
quiver.
quiver.
Okay,
You will have
what's-
access to more weapons later on,
Okay.
and blah blah blah. Basically, anything that increases your inventory space of any kind is great.
Okay.
Okay, you have to... Right, yeah.
Talk to Rost. Old lady is named Adgra. Okay.
He's all like, hey, I need you to go, like, deliver this, or some shit, I don't know. But it's cool. Aw, this is the first modification. Modification.
I don't know if...
It's easy enough to just get rid of, like, modifications later, so you may as well equip them as you get them.
Okay.
Tear is like your ability to knock off.
Yeah, I figured.
My baby boy is first score.
Also, how do I access my rocks? I haven't...
Down.
Oh, right. So Rost is where? Here? No.
I think that's the one in the far...
That's
somewhere.
where...
The Mother's Heart is the city. You would be as far away from that as possible. Maybe.
No.
Wait, what's the house?
That's where
a
I'm
little
going
north?
to. House in the north is the
Well,
Mother's
no, I said a little north. So
A
like
little
from where
north,
you were
so
to the east and now down a bit. No, main embrace gate. Fuck.
Mother's Watch.
I don't know.
Left of Mother's heart says empty. There's cradle. Where's the heart? There's the heart.
Is that
just over it? It's not marked.
Oh, okay. So it's that campfire then.
This one, or like somewhere around here? I'll just place a waypoint there and figure it out.
So I know fast travel
left of that one.
Okay. So fast travel is a thing, and I do actually pretty well like the way they do fast travel in this. Where you like put together, what is it? I know I was just talking about how much I like it. You put together some sort of item thing that lets you fast travel.
Okay.
And it's like you can't just do it willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Is it just like a backpack? Okay. That's what I was thinking, but I was like, is that right? Yeah.
Does it permanently, but it costs a lot of meat. Okay. Also, I thought I had a full bar of healing herbs.
You do, and now you have a full bar, and then also...
Oh, the plus sign is a second bar?
Yeah.
Okay. I did not realize we were doing Metroid health bars.
Think of yourself as a boss fight. That's just like some good, like, self-help, motivation, like, life shit. You are the boss fight.
Yeah, I will think of myself as a Samus.
Samus Aloy.
Yeah. Except you have to manually activate your health canisters.
This, you were talking about how you would die because you get like stepped on by like a Thunderjaw or something. This is how I would die. I would be Teb. I would be trying to be all cool and parkour, flashing winks at the outcast ladies and their dads. And then I would just fall and break my leg. And then the outcast ladies wouldn't help me because they would be creeped out and I'm not handsome like Teb. So then I would just lay there and die. Are those like ski shoes? Like at the steps?
Oh, yes they are.
That's cool.
where is this man? Who is supposed to lead me to the old woman?
I almost wonder if that is the one that I've missed.
If a day goes by, he moves to the gate. This gate? What gate?
The gate that you're supposed to meet him after doing the side things. Because remember, he's like, there's something that needs to be taken care of. Go find some fire arrow materials and also maybe get a trip caster.
Yeah.
I'll meet you by the gate.
Alright, so made my way all the way back here. So which gate? Because I feel like on the map I saw several. Northern, Main...
The southern embrace.
Southern? Okay, so where I was going, where the waypoint was. So...
I did not know that like, he just goes there after a while, like... Yeah, he's gone a whole day and more without sleep or food.
Yep, that's right. That's what happens in future Earth where... This... what? Why are you telling me about fast travel without telling me how to fast travel?
Can you fast travel without the backpacks? Like, I feel like it costs shards if you don't have a backpack. Yeah, I don't know. Look at it.
What do you mean?
See if you can click on a campfire.
I mean, when I clicked on a campfire, pan, zoom, filter, center on a light, place waypoint, or
you need a
fast
travel pack. Okay.
Fast travel pack. 15 wood, a meat, and a bony meat.
Get you some of that bony meat. Tail and bone.
Yeah. Got plenty of stuff to make one, but...
You've lived in this area for a while. Do you know the story of Tailybone?
It sounds familiar, but I don't think I really know it.
Oh. I mean, I don't know it well enough to tell it, which is unfortunate. But it's sort of like a, Appalachian area horror story thing. Basically,
now what?
Dude is sitting in his cabin, and then there's some weird noises, and I don't know. His dog's going crazy.
As they do.
As they do. And I want to say the thing goes away after a while. After freaking him out for a while, and then it comes back. But eventually what ends up happening is this creature scurries around, and the dude grabs his axe and somehow manages to chop off its fucking rat tail. See, while trying to kill it, but it gets away. And then he's like, well, fuck. But hey, at least I have some meat to go in my beans. Okay. So he cooks some beans and chops up the fucking rat tail of this creature and cooks it in with the beans. And eats the tail, and then then like comes back sometime later, and the dog's going crazy, and then the dog's all like, yip yip,
Yeah.
and then it's presumed dead.
Oh.
And then you hear like some scratching, like coming from like under the floorboards or some shit. And then the dude starts hearing a voice, and it's all like, Tailbone, Tailbone, I lost my tailbone. And the guy's all like going crazy, being all like, who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you? Come out and face me, you coward, or some shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know, things happen, I guess, and the guy ends up dying, and the thing like burrows into his stomach and eats out his stomach. And then it ends with the thing being all like, Tailbone, Tailbones, now I got my tailbone.
Yes, I
And
think
that's
I
the
do
story of
remember
Tailbone.
hearing that, and my reaction to it now is the same as it was then. It's fucking stupid. Wow.
Gonna read this.
What? Who died? The guy who ate Tailbone's tail. Tailbone ate the guy who ate his Tailbone. Which is just his tail.
Which, so, there is the, like, did the dude eat the fucking bones? Or, like...
I don't know, he ate its tail, that's all I know.
Yeah, like, I would assume that...
No, shush.
It was... I don't know. Like, it would just be... You have the bone in with the beans for, like, flavor. Like, you wouldn't eat the bone.
But tails have meat on them, too.
Barely. It's, like, if it's a rat tail, it's basically not a whole... I don't think there's much meat on rat tails. And also, like, I don't know, eating the guy that ate your tail does not your return tail return. Like,
I guess that may be true, but hey, it is in a metaphorical manner. You are what you eat. So, the guy who ate Tailbone's tail became Tailbone's tail. And then Tailbone ate the guy who was Tailbone's tail, so now Tailbone is Tailbone's tail, which functionally means he has his tail.
well, technically that would mean he now is his tail, and...
I have me.
I mean, I guess. Also... I'm not talking to him yet. Who am I talking to? I'm talking to Rost, right? Like, I have been led to believe that if I talk to this man, I will never meet this old woman for the rest of my life.
I think you're safe to talk to him. But I don't know. I got the quest, like, immediately, because I do everything. So, like, this is new to me. The inability to meet her is new to me.
You know, like, I don't know, I've just been... Yeah, what? Yeah, if I talk to him, I'm never meeting this old lady? And if so, I am at the South Gate? No, South Gate is further. So talk to him before doing all bullshit bit, then...
Yeah, like, I guess just go try talking to Rost at the South Gate and see if he gives it to you then.
Okay. Also, I was here already, because that's where I took out the one things. At the main gate? You said... Hold on. Okay, no. Uppermost left campfire is where it is. Okay, so after we got that, if a day goes by, he moves to the gate. When you go to talk to him, if you miss out, you can get the quest and not start. Yeah, you said if a day goes by, he moves to the gate, and I asked what gate? Someone told me South Gate, because I asked what gate and received an answer.
Well, that would
then
probably
headed
have
to the
been
south.
me then, because aren't you going to the South Gate to do the hunt? Well, I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Go to all the
well,
gates.
Tyler is the one that misled me. To
I
the
am
wrong
trying
gate.
to get him to explore the entire area
Can't go that way.
by leading him astray.
I have already been to the South Gate. That's where I did the last quest.
That's nice. What's your point? I'll be right back. Ah. That little stool is more comfortable than it has any right to be, but it's still weird sitting on.
What you doing in the village?
Well, whoever's fault the wrong gate is, the fact remains that the both of you have been running me in circles for this old man. And also, now that I'm at the main gate, where? Go to the map. Main Embrace Gate. Yes? Try north? Fuck's sake. Okay, I have tried north. Any more guesses? Must remember wrong, must go over the bridge after a thing at a point in the story. Great. So, I will meet the old lady later, is what you're saying to me? What you're saying to me is progressing. He's at the campfire?
Oh, okay.
Walked past where he should be. Think it's glitched. Alright, well, I guess I'm never seeing this old lady. Fuck this. Yeah, unfortunately, this dude is nowhere in the game world right now. Unless he is, like, walking to the gate from the place.
Okay,
And
talk to me.
I just beat him there. But I feel like 2 days have passed by now.
God, stupid fucking ass. Alright. To obtain the quest. Alright. While speaking to Rost, after finding him in the Point of the Spear, which is the quest you are on right now,
Okay.
The player has the option to have Aloy ask Rost anything else before ending the dialogue. If she asks, he will suggest she bring meat to Grata, an elderly outcast. If the dialogue option is not selected, Aloy will receive this quest automatically the first time she approaches Grata's camp.
So what you're saying is I walked back and forth across the entire area like 3 times for no reason.
Well, well, well. An outcast on my doorstep. All Mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every
So
other
is she.
direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to
Have
bring
to
me a
go to
scrap
her
lens.
camp? Where?
When I say special weapons don't come cheap.
Oh, I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me.
Yeah, you can get a free sample box.
Oh, okay.
I'm being told to show this to you.
Okay.
It's a nude.
Now that you've got yourself a tripcaster, practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Could have fooled me. Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay. Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving.
I guess that concludes our business.
All right. See you around.
Okay. So this map
So it looks like it would be like a little north of the scrapper site.
yeah, looks like it's like here.
It's maybe a little further east. Because the mountain range.
Yeah. Like at the end of this road, looks
Yeah.
like.
Never know when I'm
I want a tripcaster hero in Overwatch. Like, Junkrat's cool and all with his little bear trap. And I guess his concussion mine can be used as a trap. But fuck that, like, I want actual, like I want more traps in Overwatch. More battlefield control, please.
Ow. Rude.
Down you go.
Oh, fuck, hello. God.
Real quick, if you will, go to your quests and side errands. Oh no, tutorials at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, you have to have that active to.
Ow. Boy, that is obnoxious.
That is some nonsense right there. Yeah.
These will keep.
Yeah, like having to activate quests to have the waypoints show up is like, alright, fine. I'm alright with that. Like, I can see how it could be overwhelming if they just automatically showed up and then they're just everywhere. But to not even have what you're doing count towards completion of the quest is not great.
Come on, then.
Are you really?
He just jumped your fucking rope.
Really? Really, mate? Bro, please. Really?
Maybe they're not that stupid.
Are you fucking kidding me? This one finally did. What do I need to make new ones? Okay, that's fine. That's not too much. What is this? New quest. Okay. I will be up there in a moment. You know what? I'm here.
Are you out there?
Oh. No. Can't go that way.
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Brom, please! It's Alara!
What's up?
Who are you calling out for? Do you need help?
I have nothing against outcasts. Far from it. But I shouldn't talk to you. I don't want to get in trouble.
I don't see anyone else around to help.
I guess you're right.
Or to get you
I'm
in
sorry,
trouble.
I didn't mean to be careless. My brother was cast out, but his sentence has ended. He should have come home, but he didn't, and his camp was covered in blood.
Fuck you!
You said your brother's camp was soaked with blood?
The Braves went looking for him, and that's what they found. All I can think about is what might have happened. Is he really dead? Or maybe just wounded? Is he suffering? Does he need help? I can't stand it not knowing.
Why was your brother cast out?
Rom was always a little different. A little touched. One of the hunters had a cruel heart and never let him alone.
Oh, so they were cruel.
I was gone but an hour.
And then
the hunter set after him like always, but this time, Brom struck back with a rock and split the man's skull.
Oh, okay.
Spirits made him do it, he said. Whispers of the forgotten. It cost him 10 years. I never should have left him alone.
What do you mean, forgotten?
All-Mother curses blasphemers who won't repent, banishing them from her eternal memory. Those lost spirits are the forgotten. Brom used to say they spoke to him, told him to do things. It was such a burden for him, and there was nothing I could do to help.
What are you doing out here all
I'm
alone?
assuming the answer to
Each
this
day
is
I cut a
because
notch on
I'm
the wall, so I
wanting
knew
to
Brom's sentence was over.
find him.
Then I cut 3 more, but he still hadn't come back. I begged the matriarchs to send braves to find him, and all they found was a blood-soaked camp. The braves said he must be dead, but I have to know the truth, so I came out looking for him.
Okay, but where
I'll
is
do what
this
I can
camp,
to find
and
your brother.
why are you sitting on a hill instead of
Let me come
being
with
at
you.
the camp?
I won't be a bother. I know.
I
how
guess
to
he
stay
might come
safe.
back to the camp, but
I'm
I think
faster
she's
on my own.
supposed to
Is that
be
as how it
actively
must be?
searching for him.
Just find him then.
So,
okay.
up on top of the thing, calling out to him.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, I should have a box.
Hold a bit.
Look at that. I can fast travel now. Fucking exclamation marks. Get off of my inventory. And I've only got 1 skill point. Need a fox bone and boar bone. Okay.
That'll help.
Okay, so where is this? Alright, where am I going? There's a path this way.
Oh dang,
Hello.
that girl.
Grata.
Oh, Mother,
Oh, Grata.
since I was cast out, have I not been constant as the river flows? Have I not kept the vows as the stones do? Show me your grace, All Mother, and provide for me once more.
Good news, Grata. Once again, All-Mother has brought you... rabbits.
All Mother, your voice cracks like the distant thunder. I hear the songs of grief, All Mother. I would join the call, but I left my prayer beads atop the eastern overlook.
Oh, okay, good to know.
I
Oh, well.
am afraid.
Wait at your camp for me, Grata. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, as Minty said, she's got a good way of speaking to you without speaking to you like everyone else does. But her way is of praying to the All-Mother, and I appreciate that. And you're like, oh, great All-Mother, please provide me with food. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge to the pretty young lady behind her.
Yeah. Would you do me a favor and
Now's
be
my
stupid?
chance.
Thanks. How about you two? Nope. Doing jump kicks at me. That's not stupid. Stop. There you go.
It is appreciated.
I need fox bones for upgrades. I'm sorry. Fuck. That was on purpose because I didn't want to do it.
Yeah. That was the hardest part of this game. Killing the foxes.
Yeah.
Fuck that turkey, though.
Yeah, fuck turkeys. You don't even taste good, asshole. Plus,
I got the
Great
COVID.
trail up the rocks is close by.
but sneezing isn't a symptom of COVID.
Probably could be. La COVID. Is that how you say it in the French?
Yeah, probably. That sounds right. I like that these guys like to stand up and just aim their weak point directly at you whenever you, Also, I'm sorry, what?
Oh dang, you're full of mods.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Right, so... How do you mod again?
Crafting?
Crafting, right. No mods available. Yeah, sure. Can't do that. Well. I guess I can upgrade my mod satchel if I can't equip them. I should probably sell them though. Right. What was the one that was in here that I couldn't get?
It's a shock. Which will probably go well with your Tripcaster.
I would assume so. Yes.
Grata may be devout, but it takes strong.
Also, let me... For fuck's sake, you can only have one active at a time?
Arms to reach the overlook the
Because
fast way.
whenever I activated Greta's quest, that... And then I tripped 2 more things... Can you have more than one quest active at a time? Or if you're doing a quest, you just can't progress a tutorial. You don't need to do tutorials? Do they not give you anything?
They give you XP. And also real life experience.
Yeah, like 1,000 XP, you know. It's not much, but it's like I would like to be able to have it done.
Yeah, I mean, the tutorials, like, I did immediately upon getting them, and I think they're worthwhile for the XP.
Hey, assholes. Finish this quest for me. Thanks.
Because, yeah, that's 1330 out of 5,000 for a level. And each one of these machines gets you like 175. Like, that's a pretty good deal, I would say.
Fuck. But back to the question, you can really not have multiple quests active. You have, like, if you're doing a quest, you have to manually activate it.
I guess so, it appears that way. I don't remember it really being a problem, though. Like, it's, I guess just know what you're going to go for. Like, it is nonsense. Yeah, like, you should be able to have more than one open, but I don't think it'll end up being that big of an issue. Can he do the stabby stab, then do wires and wait?
No.
No. No.
Start.
Damn it. Mari has a demanding UI. I mean, does it? I mean, is there going to be much more?
I don't think so.
Because a health bar, XP bar, compass, weapon,
and tools.
Tools.
And I guess quest.
And one quest does not seem overly demanding.
Yeah, I feel like it'll still be a little while before he has that ability. Before he goes for that
I might have had it by now if not for all of this Greta nonsense. If I hadn't been sent around the entire world 3 times. How much?
I literally do not.
This looks promising.
And also,
Aha.
not much.
Greta's prayer beads.
Waypoints are
Let's see
actually
where she comes up here to
demanding.
pray. It looks out to Mother's Gate. You know, I wonder what bothers me more.
Maybe that's
She
why
ignores
Skyrim
me,
bugs
and
all
I
the
thought
time.
her talking to
Then
Ollie
why
when
do
she's
they
not
have a waypoint for every single campfire? That, like, how far... Like, they put everything that is near you.
Trade campfires for waypoints. Or for quests.
So because there is a waypoint for every enemy, they can't let you have 2 quests active at a time. I mean, if you want to limit how many you can have active, fine.
That's why the PlayStation is about to explode. It's because of all the waypoints.
Yeah.
When you go for a clean kill on the rabbit, you just try to, like, fucking golf it.
It's just like
punt it into the, like, next zone. Oh, and that's already killed a few.
I think I've only killed... I don't think I've killed a bunny yet. I think I've
I don't know, he might not have.
killed mostly turkeys and I think a boar or 2.
You did kill a boar.
What was that noise?
What noise? There's noise in this game. There's sound. That's crazy. I would not know.
Apparently neither would the robots.
Looks like we're introduced.
I 100% believe you about the strenuous nature of waypoints and video games in general. I don't fucking know. I don't know how video games are made. I just use them. I use video games for entertainment.
Say that.
I use them to play with.
I do not understand why the word use upsets you so much. Like, please never play a video game on PC and look at what E is bound to.
Here are your prayer beads,
What?
Greta.
Because on every PC game, E is the use button.
Tears of joy.
You press E to use things.
Joy at the beauty of all you have made.
There are other words, but you can just say use.
In gratitude.
So you'll cry for her.
There are
when she
many
wants you to.
uses for various
Fine.
items.
Guess that makes you the better outcast. Greta, I may not be around much for a while. I'm gonna run in the proving and...
Playing is a use of a video game.
Oh, Mother.
if you're playing it, you're using it for its purpose. And we're back to this, all because Tyler couldn't think of the word play for a second.
Well, no, I was just being a troll, because that is my father's nature. I am half troll.
Hear me as I count off my years of devotion to these beads.
Okay, well now she exists in my video game. We've done it. Keep trying to use R1 to bring up the weapon wheel.
You fool.
So much for being careful.
What? I have the opposite of that. Like, trolls would have big feet, if anything, and my feet are not flat, they're extra arched. I agree, Minty, but also I more agree with Aloy that, like, kind of fuck you, Grata. Like,
This'll last.
I'm doing all this shit for you, and you're just all like, thanks, Mom. Instead of thanks, Aloy, because of some stupid custom, bitch. Don't like you. I mean, I don't have a problem with my feet. My feet are evolved. Other people have problems with my feet.
Oh, fuck. Anyone? You. You. Hello. You too.
Nah, point blank sniping.
That's right.
I mean, you can be faithful and be a bitch.
Fuck you. Are you really knocking? Now you're gonna charge me.
They, I mean, like, not just like that, but they do correlate if, like, your method of faith turns you into a bitch. Like, one of the things I have an issue with in the Nora custom is how they just, one of their punishments is sending people out into the world to survive on their own, and then, like, actively pretending like they don't exist. Basically, like, actively trying to make them feel like they aren't even people worthy of any kind of love, not even their all-mothers. And she, like, Grata there might be a nice lady, and she's not intentionally being malicious, but she is continuing that really shitty practice, and I cannot approve, and there are things I don't approve of that don't really necessarily make people bad, I know, but you get what I mean, I would think, by that, is it's one I can't respect, because it has an actual harmful effect on other people.
I assume Nintendo means understood.
It means heard, actually.
It means heard? Oh, okay.
But can be used for, like, understood.
Nintendo what Nintendo And I know that I am not saying it properly. I am not attempting to.
Stocking up?
No.
No, you have to now. It has been requested. It has been demanded by the chat. Therefore, you must.
Better clear out those watchers.
It's Nintendo.
Well, Minty is at least half the chat, so his one vote has a majority rule.
Blood, but no body. There's gotta be more to this. Looks like a few drops of blood in the way from the can.
Oh yeah, because
Whose knife is that?
that's just a, like, common Latin root thing.
Did someone attack Brom with it?
I wonder what, like,
Looks like
how
blood.
serious the original, like, because I am assuming Latin root, so I would assume that, like,
There, a bucket. Did
bucket.
someone bring the blood to the camp?
Oh, some asshole planted
The trail
blood.
of blood ends here. But whoever left it must have also left tracks.
Fox is chasing a bunny. What?
Yay. Animals do things.
Did you do it?
You might have. They do actually kill bunnies. I am 87% sure.
So, whoever did that left a track, so I... This is the track? Okay, yes. That's a person. Sure is a good thing that this, like, future technology was designed for hunting, gathering.
Welcome. Shut up. Oh.
Don't know if you've ever heard of this game before, Pookles. It's called Horizon Zero Dawn. You're probably never played it.
She's probably never finished it. Because we
So what
distracted
is-
her too hard.
What does the health potion thing do?
It heals you.
Okay, so it doesn't add to the green bar?
Correct. It
Okay.
is
so-
like a direct health.
Okay.
Oh, so what you're saying is the French just were all like, okay, you might be demandaring this of me, but whatever. It's like, we're chill, we're cool.
I'll find a use for you.
Just ask it nicely. And then English folks were all like, yeah, but no, it's an actual demand. Do it.
Yeah.
So,
Because we have requests
I wonder if the blood from the camp came from this bowl. If Braum did this, why does he want people to think he's dead? And
why desecrate the shrine? People suck.
Like, man, fuck you people.
I mean, fair.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what? Highlight? Yes.
Where are those scrappers picking
Yeah, come here.
So if it would make you happy. Like, hey, can you, go grab me a snack from the pantry if it would make you happy?
Looks like it was a rock. If it's Braum, he definitely knows how to handle a spear.
Hello there. Also, I should probably head up a campfire at some point. I don't remember when the last time I did was.
It has been a good while. How do you live in this heat?
Someone loaded the supplies. Braum was an
How do you
outcast
live
for a
in
long
heat?
time. Why take food and gear now?
Nat is in heat. But no, it's hot in his room, and I don't know how he stands it.
I typically don't. Typically, when it gets to this point, I turn on the AC, but I have been doing this, and so I haven't had the chance.
Be right back.
This'll help.
God damn it. I was just talking about how I need to go to a campfire because it's been forever. Fuck you. Oh my god, there's another one.
Yeah, god damn, it is a whopping 72 degrees in here.
God, unbearable.
Yes, it is.
I know it is.
Don't say it like you sound sarcastic. Matt is just sarcastic so often that that has become his natural tone of speaking.
That is possibly why people seem confused of whether or not I'm being sarcastic, and for some reason often assume that I am not.
Huh.
Like,
The supplies from the
that
cache.
happens
Why would they take them and just throw them away?
far too often, of people just, like, assuming I am being serious when I am very plainly being sarcastic.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I have that problem with people in general. It seems weird to have it with you specifically.
I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her.
You what?
Hi, Braum.
I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her. You're not a spirit. What do you want?
I want you to step away from the edge, Braum.
No. Leave me alone. Can't you see I need time to think? How am I supposed to think when everybody is shouting at me?
I like this one.
It is a good one.
Very
I'm not
smart
shy.
assy.
I know you're a good listener. So come listen to me, just as you would the others.
She says it a lot
Hey,
less smartassy
they
than
say
it
not to listen.
suggested it would.
But Alara always said, never ignore a speaker I can see. All right, I'll hear you out.
Why do you hate
better?
this West?
Now tell me, what's troubling you?
Oh, okay.
Make you cry? Oh, okay.
Souls cursed by the All-Mother. Their voices never let me be. They want me to do things, hurt people. If I go back to the Nora, they might make me hurt Alara. And I'll kill myself before I let that happen.
Do you have to listen to the spirits, Brom?
They're speaking to me right now. O is with me. They take care of me, keep me company, help me, except when they scream. Like when that hunter knocked me down. Crush his skull with the rock, they said. And I did.
Brom, you're alive.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Oh, Mother be praised.
You were tracking
I'm
Braum,
sorry
she was
I
tracking
found
you.
you. I
Oh
had
shit.
to make
Yeah.
sure he was all
okay.
right.
No. Please, sister, I can't protect you.
I need no protection from you, Brom.
He fears these spirits that he hears will turn him against you. Unless your voice can quiet them?
Yes, just as it was before. He only ever hurt someone once, and it was provoked.
I don't want to hurt you. But the Forgotten, their whispers, they fill my head
Also-
with screams.
Just out of curiosity, why... If he was like, oh my god, I killed someone because the voices told me to, I am now afraid that I'll hurt someone else. Why did he wait exactly 10 years and 3 days to make this decision?
I mean, he didn't wait the
Brom
10
isn't
years
ready to
and
return to the Nora.
3 days. Like,
There's a place where I can stay. A
he
cave
took
on
off,
All-Mother Mountain.
and then
I suppose you could visit me there.
when they went to
So
go
long
and bring
as
him
I'm
back, they're
strong.
like, oh, he's
You will be, Brom.
been gone.
I'll help you.
Like,
Thank you, Aloy. I'll take care of him now.
Yeah, like he
May
was
you walk in
banished
All
for
Mother's eternal memory.
10 years, right?
And may the Forgotten
Yeah.
And
leave you be.
but he just didn't come back when it was over.
yeah. So then they sent people out to look for him a few days
Yeah.
later.
And then he faked his death and went off to kill himself?
Like, I assume he faked his death, like, at the end of the 10 years and then disappeared to be, like, left alone. And the desire to, well, not desire, but the urge to kill himself probably did kind of just come up. Like, he probably hasn't been thinking about killing himself the entire 10 years, or if he has, it probably didn't really get amplified until it was actually time to go back, and then he would be panicking.
Yeah. Okay. Why is your Aloy move so strange? What do you mean?
But that's not normal to you?
This isn't normal movement? This is...
Yeah, it makes sense. He's been trying to just live his life for the past 10 years, and then time finally comes up for him to go back, and he's like, yeah, fuck, I was banished for a reason, and I don't really feel like I should go back, because I don't want to hurt my sister, because, you know...
Yeah.
He thinks of it as a thing he was forced to do by spirits, not a reaction thing that came from instinct.
Yeah.
You have the fire arrows.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark? I got Oddgrada her rabbits, for which she thanked Allmother, of course.
It was All-Mother working through you to bring her the rabbits.
You always say that, but I was there and I hunted alone.
And you always say that. And so, make yourself alone.
Yeah, okay.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
It was one lens.
You'll know it's
I've got
worth
like
it.
5 more of them by now.
I don't understand. Those explosions
Hey man,
outside
you
the
have
house.
given your life a
What
few
can we do
times
from
by now,
The
so...
lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Till then, we wait.
You died at least twice, I know.
Trying to remember when the second time was. Yeah, it was.
Look, Rost. I thought it
Fuck,
through,
when was the second
and I'm
death?
not going to shun you after the proving.
What was the first one?
I'm just... I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised
I
me.
think that was the
Aloy,
one where I was
The law forbids all contact.
attacking one
It
of
does,
the like
and I don't care.
deer things
I
and
know
another
it didn't
charged
last.
me.
But
Yeah,
now
okay,
Tribal
so
Law
the
has
second
every
one
time
was
for
when
me is
you
take things
went to
away.
go get the spear
And that's not going to happen again.
from the scrap.
Right,
Obey
yeah.
the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
I think I died until the first time.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
Might know what you're talking about. This one is not
Still a while to
quite
go
as well
before dark.
translated to me.
Guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
The pew 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 pew. One that's black and looks like a brick. Ones that look like bricks.
Oh. That was not a worse saving, was that I had to like go to the tent and activate this. Also, to answer your
Opening
question,
a gate for
Pooples,
an
yes, I am planning to end soonish.
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
Yeah, you tell
I
them,
spoke
Ross.
to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the
But
Empire's.
not them, actually. You tell
These are
the
true
All-Mother
lions, Aloy.
Yeah.
and let them hear,
Threats unlike
Ross.
any you have ever faced.
Yeah.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new, something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Alright. So where... Okay. Well... The save that triggered this cutscene will probably be the save that I will
That's fair.
use to end. And we will explore beyond the gate next time. And, so let's see. What is gonna be tomorrow? Because I guess tomorrow will be either the end of Doom or I might stream a little more Half-Life Alyx, just as like I want to do completion stuff just for the sake of like getting the achievements, and might as well stream that. It was one achievement that I was not aware of until I like looked to see what I need to do to get all the achievements for Half-Life Alyx. Apparently there is actually a gnome at Russell's base, and there is an achievement to bring that gnome to the tractor beam.
Okay.
So I might try doing that and just like do a solo achievement run that will presumably be quicker, but I'll probably either start on that tomorrow or finish Doom tomorrow. But then Monday will be more Horizon, and Tuesday will be the other, whatever I decide to do. But until then, that is the end of the stream today. So, good
Okie
night.
dokie, artichokes. Have a good night.